Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Bonagazzi. And rather than just name the names, I'm going to point them out to you. Now, this is going to be a little bit different, but this is the way I see them. And it's probably because I have two of them, a few of them that are actually not going to be showing yet. I still have to update them. But let me just point it out to you through this way, okay? Go over to this tab called... What you do is you go on my channel, okay? I don't remember how it works or what it is on computer, but however you do it, it'll show my wall, blah 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 blah. It'll say uploads, but what you want to do is you want to find the tab wherever it's at for playlists. It won't see anything to do with liked videos. I can't change that. I kind of had to hit them for a while there anyway, because I really didn't want somebody seeing what the hell I was liking. I don't remember what the original one was, but yeah. So Starship Township 2, I think, yeah, it's not released. I don't think Starship 2 is not either. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna point out the ones that are that one, and I'm gonna do the ones that's gonna be taking over for a while. Now, let me be clear on something. They are not part of the main schedule. They are just filling in until I get back officially. And I did not want to do this, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway. I mean, not to really going to make much difference, but what the hell. Because, it's going to be an awful long wait. And, I mean, it's either that or I could just keep sticking to the ones that I've already got recorded that's going to be taking action for a while. But, whenever I decide or remember to even bother with them. So let's go with the very first one. And this is just starting with the very first playthrough I have ever done on this channel that has not been finished. Let me put that out as well as for the record. Tales of Destiny is part of the main one, but it is also the very first one. Now, the second one, even though I don't think I actually started with that one yet, is going to be, I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's actually, I know it's at the bottom of the list. I know there's nothing I can do about that. I can't bring it up. But that's the very first one you want to check out if you want to catch up and everything, especially to know which one came first and all that. Well, this is it, Tales of Destiny. And that was actually due to, most of them was already out before they started doing the shorts and stuff where I can even release them. So, now... Even though that you probably already seen one that I've already released, I'm not going to do that one yet. We're not ready, okay? There's another one that I've been trying to do on, I think, Fridays or whatever, but we're not going to go on that one yet. Because, as well, I've seemed to have forgotten the name of the game, but I'm just going to do this. This is a video to tell you what we got here, okay? Starting from the beginning, and we might as well do it from the beginning because... there's that, and then there's, even though the Mystic Quest is on Sundays, but we're not ready to go to that list yet. So let's go to the next one in the promptu list here. It should be Final Fantasy VII. Where in the hell is that one at? Come on, Final Fantasy VII. Don't be a stickler in the mud here. Come on. It's another one that's in the list that we're going to be, because it's, and let me put it on for the record here. It's for Mondays. I'm not going to do 4 videos, which... as soon as I do get this one product, and again, I should point out this is still up in the air. I don't know yet what's going to happen. I don't want to jinx it, so until I get done finished, I'm almost there. I'm still working on it in between, the weather not being raining and all that, but that should be wrapped up. Anyway, where the hell are you? There it is. Final Fantasy VII is the next one. That's what we're going to start out with, is Tales of Destiny. You should click on this one to start on the next one. To start with, there's going to be videos you won't be seeing yet. But I may have already, even though I've only got like 3 videos left of Mystic Quest to release, they are not the end of the game. So, that was it. That was Final Fantasy VII. This is right here. You should be able to find it somewhere up in the list. I know it's crazy. It's all sporadic. There's nothing I can do. I mean, I suppose I could make like a deal and put links and stuff to whatever if you want to know the main schedule, but I also had to worry about the character limit which means I can only put so much in there. It's stupid, it's crazy, but there's nothing I can do. So now the next one should be, even though that one's on hold, it's Chrono Trigger. Get caught up on that one. And yes, that one will be coming back soon, if I do get this main deal. Now, the next one, because right now this is what's going on for the main schedule, is going to be Breath of Fire, which is this playlist right here. Get caught up on that one. That there's going to be videos again that are not been released yet. So now that's for Monday. However, again, Breath of Fire is kind of the main deal for Mondays right now. That'll be changing as soon as possible. I might keep it on for Mondays after I'm done with Chrono Trigger, but I'm not even sure how far I'm going to get it. I'm going to have to look at a guide and whatnot. Because there is definitely one point in the game that really super needs me to have a controller. So, I also have to look at what to do. So, yeah. Anyway. So now, let's move on to... because we've already wrapped up what's for Monday. So, let's go for Tuesday now. Tuesday generally doesn't have... where I do every Tuesday for updates. But that's what I do, is updates on there. And sometimes on Thursdays. It was supposed to be meme day, but I haven't really been doing any memes all the time. So, if you want that, which I finally did release a list. At first, I don't know why I didn't. If you want to get caught up for whatever reason, there's a playlist called... it should be here somewhere. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, channel updates, dates, which is actually just like any kind of update. Schedule updates and rants and more, because I'm just going to put it in one list. I'm not going to separate it. And I'm not going to put a backlog. Because, yes, it's part of the main schedule, but it's also not. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't. You're going to be seeing videos as well that are not released, even though they're actually updated and what they should be saying. What the title is submitted officially. But officially, Tuesdays is normally just going to be 2 videos. But sometimes it'll have 3, because that one will be before the 2. So the 2 for Tuesday is going to be... I don't know why we got out of there. It, for some reason, does that. Okay, so let's go back to playlists. So what I'm going to do here should be Final Fantasy 4 should be the next one. Gotta go to show all. Make sure you put show all, because you won't see it unless you don't. Unless you do that. So, I'm not going to tell you what the next playthrough is. It's going to be officially taking over for the main scheduler. I can go ahead and tell you what's taking over for right now, but it'll be something that's going to be legitimately between Saturdays. I think somewhere around there. So the next one's going to be for Tuesday, right? So the main schedule, even though it's Tuesdays, here we go. Final Fantasy 4 is what you want next, and this is just for Tuesday. I would go ahead and get caught up on the main updates if you want to know where we stand and everything. Even if you haven't already seen them, I would recommend them, because that way you know where everything's at, what's going on. As well, because there's also a mini-series I've got in there for, like, nostalgic. I've had some here and there. I haven't actually put them in order or anything. I could separate them and put them in there, but I'm just too lazy right now. So, but anyway, Final Fantasy 4, get all caught up in there. There's going to be, again, ones I haven't even updated other than the, I think the last one was, 21? Yeah. Maybe not, I don't know. Either way, you'll just get caught up on that, and you'll be completely caught up anyway by the time I get done releasing all of them. And the next one, I'm not going to do it that way, because that's where I can see it, not where you guys can see it. So let's go back to the playlists here. It still keeps wanting to do that. I mean, we were good until we did that, so it's so stupid. So anyway, again, show all. The next one's going to be Final Fantasy 5, which is right here. Okay, so you get caught up with this one, even though there's going to be more sometimes, even in now and again, whenever it gets updated. That's the way it's been, unfortunately, for me. Even though I actually started out with Final Fantasy 4, I think it was Final Fantasy 5. And that's just on this channel. That's not when I first started for what game I wanted with. But yeah, just get it all cut up. This will be all released and everything. Now, that's all for Tuesday. Now, let's do Wednesday. Okay, so it's going to be 3 games, generally, period, every week. So let's start out with, even though I think I did Suikoden first, which is crazy, but even though I've been hyping it up, or not hyping it up, but adding it with from time to time with Iron Hander, which Iron Hander is actually done, period, right now. It's done. There's actual bonus content, but I have to get back into the game again, which is going to be completely random. It's the way it happens, unfortunately. So, yeah. Also, we'll get into Minecraft a little bit later in this video. So let's go to, where in the hell are you, Avion? So, Avion should be the one that you should be looking for. Even though ActRaiser is up here, but that's something, it's just a bit of a preview at some point that I will be doing. I shouldn't be even revealing them, but what the hell. Here it is. So, the playlist of Avion is the one you want for the very first thing to start exactly on Wednesdays. So you get it all caught up, and you'll be completely caught up, period, to everything where I'm at in the game, which I'm going to have to get caught up again. Thankfully, I don't have to pay for it. I may have to pay for it for PC since I'm starting over, but I don't know. We'll have to see from there. Because as far as mobile goes, it's already done. It's paid for. I have to start all over from the beginning anyway, so there may be a while longer. So maybe I may be put on hold. We'll see. I know that Suikoden won't be, as crazy as that would be. So this is the next one. Not the final one, no. But no, I think it was kind of that way for a while there, even though I didn't have a preset schedule, but until I finally said, okay, well, this is going to be for campaign mode, and I stopped doing updates with it. So, but anyway, get all caught up with this. I'm scrolling through this fast, not because I don't really need to stop specifically, but yeah, there is a point there. Like that one right there would be the last one I've done, and yes, it would be like 3 videos probably a day, at least until then. So now we're gonna go to the final one for Wednesdays, and should be Command. Yeah, there it is. Command and Conquer: Red Alert Retaliation. And if you're already in the playlist, you should already be up into the at least the campaign mode, because you know I've taken a little bit longer for like the updates and stuff, which was not really something I should have done, but I did it anyway. But what the hell? Also because I did some gameplay footage. Now you should be already caught up to whatever's been. I think that like probably been. I don't know if that's it or not, but I think it's like 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure. I don't remember what I released yet. But I do know that the ones that don't have any titles on them, other than the actual name of the game, even though it's been shortened, has not been released. I know I can remember that. But they'll be pretty much, released. So, that's all for Wednesday. That's for Command and Conquer Retaliation. Now, I know the thing is that when you're doing this, you don't have to worry about going back and forth. At least I don't think you should. I don't know. I don't know about computer anymore. I just know for some dumb reason mobile does this kind of crap. Now, we want Thursdays. Okay, so that's gonna be between meme day or before or afterwards, doesn't really matter. The main ones I typically try to do on that day. Well, actually, it's been only Pokemon, but I think it was something else. So let's go to Minecraft Mobile Edition, which probably is going to be updated for I put as well. So yeah, you should be already caught up by the time I get done releasing that. But the main ones, you blasted bitch. Excuse me, sorry, I'm not talking to anybody specifically, just this damn thing. So, anyway, again, here we go again. So, yeah, let's go. Pokemon Leaf Green has been the thing that I've been doing. Where are you, Leaf Green? There it is, Leaf Green. It's got 31 episodes. I actually have had more videos out of this than most anything that's been released so far. It's been after not released, but recorded and uploaded. Even though the farthest one I've got so far is Tales of Destiny, but this has been the one and only one I've been doing on Thursdays. I should have other things. I probably should put Breath of Fire on there. I don't know, but that's about it. And that's going to be like after the fact, that when Chrono Trigger starts getting back, and I will be bringing that back. So if you want to see when I start bringing it back officially, to YouTube, it's going to start over there at BitChute, because we can start having sounds and stuff. Here, I'm never going to put it up with sounds ever again. It's crazy. Because I've already learned something about that a long time ago. Now, Fridays. Generally, I think it's been True Lies. I'm not sure. That's been between then and Saturday. So this one here has been here between then and Saturday. So even though I've stopped it, and this should be released at I don't know if I have or not released that one yet. I'll look it up through the YT Studio. So there's that one, and mainly on Fridays has finally been, it should be where is it? Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I've been doing that, and I've been getting lost, but I had to look up a guide to get any further. Especially to fight, I think, like 2 freaking bosses or whatever. I think maybe it's only been one. I don't know. So, where are you, Castlevania? I know that I'm scrolling through this kind of fast here, but I'm trying not to take this over too long. Castlevania should be here. It's just not showing for some dumb reason. Come on. You'd never think that someone like me would have so many C's in a playlist. Yeah, there it is. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I would definitely not recommend it, but caught up on this one. I'm not sure if I've actually released 9. But again, it's something I can check it up out on the YT Studio, because I don't want to do it right now and then click on the video accidentally. At least I can edit it because it would take me too long to go through the main ones and try to go or find out if it's been released or not. So I'm not going to do all that. That's just fine. I don't mind really going back and forth. I just don't like to direct myself just to do most things. So now that's for Friday, basically. Now we've already covered for both days. So, now Sunday, as you already know, should be Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. So let's look that up, shall we? It should be here somewhere. No, not all the bravest. So Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. See, I can't change it. Like in the old days, I believe you can kind of move it up. But when it was, I forget when, but then I think they stopped doing that, which is stupid, because you should be able to put it in order anyway. Like, really. And I've never liked in my entire life, when I've seen in a playlist, when somebody puts down, like, number 1 at the bottom of the deal. When you start out something, it should always be at the top. And now, websites are getting bad about that, too. Netflix has gotten bad about it, too, as well. Not on everything, but, like, literally, you go all the way down here, and especially seasons. Season 1 should not be at the bottom. It should be at the top, as always. I mean, I can understand if you were resuming to 1, and that's fine. But when you first start on the show, it should always be at the top. And it should never, ever be where you open up a program and all of a sudden you see season 9,000. Wait a minute, what the crap happened to the rest of them? And there shouldn't be like, okay, neither should you have to bring it up and say, there's no season 2. Oh, you're getting season 3 and 4. That's stupid. So anyway, now looking up for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It should be here somewhere. I know you're here. Come on, don't be a dib cheese, Mystic Quest. I'm not talking about the game itself. I'm talking about the playlist. So far, these guys have been a little bit of a pickle to find. Even if I did slow this down a little bit. There it is. Okay, so this should be already, by the time I get done releasing the last 3 videos. which I've already released today as of Sunday, July 10th, even though I'm getting ready to lose my service within... I've already talked about this, I think in another video. Maybe I've deleted it, I don't know. Within... Now it's 48 hours. And now they're telling me to do it. I like how before they were asking me to... They were saying, please do that, don't get interrupted. Now they're telling me to do it. I've already talked to these nuts over the phone and told them I can't do it. I didn't blame them for me putting out the money. I let that go. But as far as me being able to pay the bill and them telling me that it was okay to use that card that I bought specifically so I can take care of the bill, yeah, that's their fault, not mine. My fault was taking out the money. My fault is not to do with the fact that I couldn't pay the bill. It's their fault. That's on them. Because they sold the gift card. They said, and I even talked to them before I even bought one. And even when I did, and they said it was okay. And then I come out to find out, oh, well, they couldn't accept it. I had to actually get off my lazy behind and go to one of their stores to use it. And I said, I can't do it. So I talked to somebody else, and then they finally got me a hold of somebody else and said, oh, well, you can't use it. Now they're saying there has to be certain digits. And then they finally told me, one lady told me that they just couldn't accept it. I had to go in there. So this other woman, not woman, but this other dude said that, well, he couldn't accept it because it was a preload. And then they were telling me that it couldn't be used to pay the bill. Well, okay. Alright, it doesn't say specifically you can't use it to pay for it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, if it really mattered, because I was with Straight Talk, okay, for the longest damn time, and I've used their card. I have. And it didn't say in there specifically that I could or couldn't use it to pay the bill with, but I did. And every time I loaded one, it said I could either add it use it now or put it in the reserve. And it always gave me an option. So, yeah. Again, why should it matter? Alright, so now we're going to move on to what's going to be taking over temporarily. Now, I'm not going to tell you what's going to be coming in. I haven't really set it up yet for the main schedule for everything yet. But I've already gotten at least 2 games in mind that are going to be taking over Sunday. It's not going to be swapping back and forth, but one of them's going to start first before the other one get that started right out the way. As always, between Friday and Sunday, because I always try to give a little bit of a preview trailer. I think I've already released a trailer for that one, so that's good. So I just need the rest of them. And then after that, the main one that's going to be taking over for a while. It's another short game. It's one of my favorites that I've grown up with. As a childhood, I played more than anything, right along with Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. But anyway, so you should be able to get caught up with this game. So that's about everything for all the main schedule for right now. But as far as what's taking over temporarily, it's going to be probably between, Saturday or Friday, whichever one. I'm not sure yet. Because I know I got to switch out with Castlevania and put that somewhere. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But for now, there's going to be a day that I know I'm going to be doing mobile games. Pokemon will still just be the same on Thursdays. I might change that around 2, I don't know. And switch it out in between updates on Tuesday, depending on what I got going on. Right now, it's going to stay on there for Pokemon Leaf Green at least. And then after that, I might change it. I don't know. Right now, that's just... The primary deal is to do that. So... Now, we're going to go to playlist. It doesn't matter which one you click on, that's what's going to come out. It was going to be Star Chef, but, I'm going to be releasing Star Chef 2 eventually at some point. This game is not going to be something I'm going to be playing until I get it to restart all over again, which I hate to do, but it's fine. Between that one... Now, when you're just playing basic mobile games, I'm not going to be putting any money out on. But this one for right now is it. I'll be releasing the playlist for that pretty soon. So that's about it. That's going to be something I'm going to be releasing. Another Eden, I still have to update the playlist for this, will be coming out too. This one here will be mainly... I'll probably be releasing this every other... by the time the Pokemon's over with. Because Pokemon, I don't know how much further I've got to go in that game. But this one here, because I got a lot recorded, but I don't actually have... So even though that it says like 36 videos, I don't actually have specifically the 36th episode recorded and uploaded. It's mainly because I had to split up one video, which I was not looking forward to. Even though that is the official title, actually, right there. Another Eden, the Cat Beyond Time and Space. I've been doing that. Maybe I should shorten it. I don't know. I'm not really sure. And like I've already tried to explain with that one, I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue to do it unless I can find a different version that I can actually have or actually records like the same way that I play it with the screen, you know. Instead of having to be like, you're so bloody confused, especially when you pause it. So that should be another thing. Also, I have Jigsaw Puzzles, which is going to run out until I get more recorded. So I've got like 28 of those. I have a huge, I don't know if I've gotten all a Royal Match out yet or not, but I'll have to look that up as well. Final Fantasy All the Bravest is out, but the playlist is not. So, but that should be updated soon enough. Again, these are not going to be all every weekend or anything by the time I get it consolidated to what I'm going to do. I know that I want to start up on Skyrim as soon as possible. That'll be something that I will be doing. Possibly every Saturday and maybe Sunday. But it might be like every other Sunday because, you know, I've already planned out for 3 videos. So, no, I'm not going to put up 4 videos. But anyway, I got a huge backlog of Township. And that's because of the small amount of time I put into these videos. And that's the reason. See, the less time you put in there, and the more you can put up. You know, not trying to say I want it to be too short, but it was like something I did at the time, and I was also updating as well. So this is also one of them that's going to be coming out. Royal Match for right now, unless I can record some more, probably won't be back because the last one would be the 4th one anyway. Starship is not going to be coming back until I get it refixed up and everything. Probably, possibly on computer, because I think I can do that on computer. I'm not going to swear to it, but I'll try. You know, Starship 2. Oh, definitely, I'll be playing that nonstop. I don't mean like every day, but like it'll be like nonstop. Every now and again, you'll get a video of that, and it'll just be on possibly Saturday at least. Because I've already got the main schedule set for like, there's gonna be like demos, and once I start getting to demos, it's hard to find demos anymore, honest to God, because not just because of people that have already played them, but because by the time that a lot of companies officially make out games and stuff, and once they've updated the game to full on length on deal, yeah, they've gotten rid of their deal. They'll keep them for a while, like I don't know how many years. Some of them will take about like, and then all of a sudden it's gone. And it has nothing to do with literally trying to keep up with other people that have already done it. It's because of the main idea that if you're looking for the demo, you're not gonna find it. So if I do demos, there's not going to be very many, because unless it comes out with a new one that's still available, which I think this is what they should do. Like if I ever get into it, which I'm not going to swear at this point in my life, because I've been trying to get into it, making my own game. I'm going to keep the demo there. I'm not going to just get rid of it. I think it's pretty silly. I'm not going to, and I might like make updated versions and stuff, but if you just want the official one without updates, I'll keep that one too. So, you know, just for the sake of just like keeping it short, but not fully words released. That way you can play with it. There's any improvements, but you don't have to beat the whole thing. You know, that would be something, wouldn't it? I think that's what they should do anyway with games, but they don't do that anymore. Hell, I'm gonna even include cheats into my games. Hell yeah, if you want to play them digitally. You can also do it in such a way that it's a, because believe it or not, even mods themselves, like, where you can challenge yourself, is a cheat. Yes, it is. I don't care what anybody says, it's still a cheat. Especially if you amp up all the monsters, even if you're like at 99, you still have to wind up getting wiped out every single time until it finally... It's like with playing these other mobile games, like with Candy Crush. Yeah, getting obviously frustrated with it. I mean, I'm already going to be frustrated with the encounter rate with Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2. And I intend to do Dawn of Souls. That'll be one of the versions I want to do. Right now, not so much. I don't know if I'm ever going to get into Legend of Stars. Super Mario, because I didn't even know about that game back when I was in, believe it or not. I think it was like, might have been one of those underrated ones that no one ever told me about. And there's just quite a few of them I never even knew about, honest to God. I do remember a game that me and my brother like rented or something at one time that was for Super Nintendo. It had to do with these cool tanks, and never could find it after that. So there's that. Also, I mean, I do remember playing like Parasite Eve that we rented, and it just kind of sucked. And we didn't use cheat codes on that. No. I actually used cheat codes at one point to get past as much as I could, because I couldn't. The leveling up system really sucked, because most of the time when I tried to actually do this without leveling up, it just wouldn't let me battle. It wouldn't let me battle. It's like back when the very first game that ever happened to me was, believe it or not, was Final Fantasy Tactics. I never even heard of Final Fantasy Tactics A and B, but Final Fantasy Tactics is the one that I got stuck in, mainly because every time I tried to do the next one, it wanted me to do it, but I got a game over. And I couldn't even go back, no matter what I did, to try and, level up so I can get past that. So it just kind of was one of those things that I got screwed out of. So I said, and then I gave up on the damn thing. You talking about how much a game should be challenging. Well, it shouldn't be to the point that you can't go back and level up, because you're going to need levels. It's not like one of these them bloody games like in like Candy Crush or whatever. You actually have to beat eventually when it finally, regardless of whether you use tools or not, that it finally breaks through and says, yeah, okay, now you can go through. You've had enough of this torture of not being able to get through. Now you can finally go. That's the way Royal Match has become. I don't know if I've actually deleted that game or not. I don't even know. Let's take a look real quick before I end this. Yeah, I think I have. I pretty much have wiped out pretty much things that really, that are too stressful to me. I didn't think I had gotten rid of both Jigsaw puzzle games, but I tried to get rid of one, not the other one, because I just didn't really care for it. Wasn't even playing it that much. But, whatever. Anyway, so I will see you all in another episode. This has been the update about playlists, in case you want to know, for the main schedule and get them caught up. Where to go, where to find it, all that. If you want, playlists is in there for the main ones from time to time when I make videos like these. And if you even want one, just leave me a comment saying yes or no. Whatever. If you even care. If you don't worry about it. I don't really bother with such things anyway. Alright. Later.